Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. How's it going? Hey, normal homies, party at my Iggy. Hello, Brianna. Does anyone know how we're playing Club Penguin? Like, is it still new Club Penguin? Because I haven't in a while, and I've been getting the urge to play Club Penguin this week. I gotta say. Let me know. Let me know. Huntober, I have chocolate orange. Thanks for asking. I have a chocolate orange. Like an orange dipped in chocolate, or is it like a hot cocoa? I have coffee today because I'm trying to poop. I did poop today. I have like sensitivity on this side, not the appendix side, the other side. Where like it doesn't hurt too much if I like push in. It's like just like my skin and like my entire lower side here feels sore. Like I got a fucking sunburn or something. Like I don't understand, but I didn't. So I don't know what's going on. It's been like that since yesterday. And I freaked myself out the other night because one of my balls was hurting. And I was like, oh my god, like I have testicular torsion. Every man's number one fear, right? And despite Google being like, you'd know. it feels like you're being stabbed. It feels like you're being shot in the dick. Like, you'll know. You'll know. I was just like, but what if it can come on slowly Reddit? Like, and all the Reddit comments were like, I literally could not stop vomiting. I had to be airlifted to a hospital. And I was just like, okay, so maybe it's not that. And I took Tylenol, and then like 5 minutes later it stopped hurting, and then it hasn't hurt in 2 days. So I think I was just wearing too tight of underwear, too tight of shorts, and sitting uncomfortably, so they were just kind of getting pushed on for hours. So I think that was what it was. And then like my side has been hurting since yesterday, and I was just like, well, is this just like referred pain from my ball, or is this something else? I'm like, do I have a kidney stone? Yesterday I was pushing down on my side and it was hurting. So I was just like, oh no, like, is it a kidney stone? Am I constipated? Like, what's going on? And so I just kind of dealt with it. And today it's like better. Like, it's really only my skin that's like sore. But it's so weird. Like, I don't have like a rash or anything, but like my skin feels really sensitive. Like when you have a fever, or like it feels more like a sunburn, really. But there's no marks, and I'm like, am I getting like stretch marks or something? Like, what's going on here? I don't know. So, yeah, it's been annoying me today, so I'm just chilling. But I'm like, well, maybe I'm constipated because I didn't really poop yesterday, not the TMI. But so I'm drinking coffee today to try to like get myself to poop, although I did poop today before I had coffee, but it wasn't a great one. So, yeah. I'm glad you guys are doing great. Glad you guys are doing great. Sounds like you're all doing amazing. But yeah, yesterday I felt like shit, Eureka. I felt so horrible yesterday, like just emotionally. I felt like my brain literally felt like mush. Like I tried to sit down and draw. I couldn't fucking draw a circle. I tried to sit down and watch TV. I didn't want to watch anything. So I ended up just watching Stranger Things fan theories and listening to like a bunch of like young lesbians / straight girls say like Byler can still happen, and I'm like, there's 2 hours left of media left to consume from this show. I think you need to pack it up. But it's kind of fun to watch them like fucking slam on the walls of their padded cell that this can still happen. It's a little hilarious to me to watch them convince themselves. Should have just watched Luscious Massacre. Yeah, I really should have. We started Heated Rivalry yesterday. We watched the first 2 episodes. I knew that it was like... I knew that it was like... full of sex scenes. But I guess I haven't really watched like a show that like does a lot of those in general, let alone a gay one. And I'm kind of like, how are they like pantomiming that for acting? Like one of them starts sucking dick and you don't see it, but I'm like, there's gotta be cock and mouth on set. Like you can't, like, it was crazy to me. I'm like, how are you making your head go like that? I don't know. It's so crazy. It is wild. It's hot. It's really hot. I gotta say, it's really hot. The 2 guys. Although, I really can't fucking stand when this is how it really feels like it's a fucking, like, fanfic. It really feels like a fanfic being acted out, like down to the script. And I'm not complaining because like that's what people are watching it for, but it like reminds you like, oh, this is smut, because they're all like, it's so funny that like one of the 2 guys, his name is Shane, and his mom is like expositioning to him for our sake as the viewer. She's like, you have a Reebok brand deal. You have to be wearing Reebok. The number 1 hockey player in the country needs to be like she's like clearly expositioning to her own son, who was clearly a part of this deal and knows everything she's saying already. It's very funny because it's clearly for us, the viewer. And like when they have sex, they're constantly saying each other's last names. Oh, Hollander. I'm like, oh my god. I can't stand that. Every time they do that, Dallas and I look at each other like, oh my god. But it's really good. She says, use my TikTok link. Yeah, she's like, baby, you have to remember to tell the audience link in bio. Way too long to moan that. It is, yeah, like say they're like, the whole point is that like they kind of fucking hate each other, at least at this point in the story. Like they're rivals, like that's part of it for them, is like they can't be seen together, they want to be seen together, but they also like are constantly like, also the amount of time skips in this show, it's like every other scene is like 2 hours later, 10 minutes later, 4 months later. It's so, it feels like a joke. It's so funny. Like, I'm surprised SNL hasn't done like some fucking sketch. I'm sure they're working on like a Heated Rivalry X Marty Supreme sketch where it's like 2 ping pong stars, and they every time they hit the ball, it says 2 months later, 4 months later, the following year. Like I can literally see it right here in my head. Like it's gonna happen. Just wait for it. That being said, I'm trying not to touch my nose. I picked a pimple, which I shouldn't have done. I have like a recurring pimple here, which one day I'll get checked by a dermatologist, but I keep picking at it every few months, and then I'm like, I should have picked that. It's not a pimple, it's like a mole. But whatever. Hasn't changed in shape or size dramatically, or at all, really. So I think it's just like a pimple. Because I have like a little, like clear pimple on the tip of my nose that I've had for like 20 years, and it's kind of the same thing. I think it's just like a pale mole, but I pick it anyway. But yeah, Heated Rivalry, pretty good so far. The full season takes place over almost over 10 years. That's crazy. I got Alpha Trico. I just got Alpha Mudkip last night. I'm still going for Trico, but I did get Alpha Mudkip last night. I have a couple shinies to show you guys. I'll show them in a minute because I have screen recordings of pretty much all of them. But yeah, I get pimples there too. I think it's from the glasses. It could be. I mean, my glasses don't really sit there, but I've got that fucking long ass Irish nose. I saw a TikTok that was like, people like show how they can like squish their noses, but you're fucking Irish and the bone goes down to here. And I was like, oh my God. Like, that is so true. Like, literally, like, my cartilage is like right here. Like, this is bone. Cindy! This is bones! What did you get for Christmas? Dallas didn't get me anything this year, which is completely fine, because I didn't want him to. I got him some stuff just because we were, like, not going to get each other anything, because it's just, you know, it's too much. We get each other shit year-round. We were buying each other fucking Labubu's all year. Like, it's fine. But I did get him some stuff. He's going to clean my office for me. That was his gift. So, like, I didn't get a physical object, but at some point he's gonna organize my office for me, because it's just too much. It's too much for me to do myself. Like, so he's gonna do it because he's better at cleaning than I am. I can't initiate the task at all. And then I did get some checks in the mail from some folks in my life that I'm very grateful for, which was nice. So I'll probably treat myself to like a nice dinner, or honestly I might treat myself to another massage. I think I need a massage for my neck and back, because it's been a few months since my last one, and I've been okay with my muscle spasm, but I'm really afraid of like it flaring up again and I can't turn my head again, and like needing like an emergency one. So I'd rather just get one ahead of time to help myself loosen up. But so I might treat myself to that with some of the Christmas checks that I got. I think that'd be nice. Yeah, massage. But yeah, overall pretty chill Christmas. I was gonna stream, but I just didn't feel like it. Yeah. Anyway, let me say hello to everybody and then we'll keep talking. Desnaris, hello. Sherbert, hello. Tavia, Squiddly Diddly, Jelly Scoot, hello Bree, hello Alex. Don't worry, girl, I'll keep your venting on being disappointed and pissed between us and us only. Thank you, girl. Shrub Crossing, hello Maddie, hello Hunter, hello not Brianna, Pickled Lennon, Octoblur, Sherbert, thank you for the streak, 60 streams. Kebra, could be a brain bleed. Could be referred pain from a brain bleed all the way down to your hip. Hello, Miss Fluffy Kitty. Rip ending the year with laryngitis. Been chilling at home with your VODs. I haven't had laryngitis in years, and I think it was actually COVID, because I got it January 1st, 2020. And I think I feel like there were multiple times where I should have gotten COVID in COVID. And I didn't, because I think I had antibodies because I got COVID January 1st. Because I lost my voice pretty bad. I think it was COVID. Fishman, thank you for the 20 streams. Ecoin, hello, 58 months, thank you. I've been playing Club Penguin Journey. They are doing their holiday party right now. Cool, I'll write that down, because I kind of want to play that. Is New Club Penguin still going? Because I do have an account on New Club Penguin with a bunch of money that I would like to keep. I did not like their acronym being New CP. Really did not like going to that website to download it. I thought that was really poor planning on their part. And I will not elaborate. If you know, you know why that acronym is disgusting. But, you know, it is what it is. New Club Penguin Journey is the new one. Got it. Double check, def not the bit. Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to say you don't know what you have. I'm more so just saying I remember when I had it, and then my theory was it was this. Although the antibiotics did work, so who knows. Alan. Hello, hello. Thank you for the 115 months. I'm no longer without a Switch 2 after this Christmas. Legends ZA has been very fun. It's the update. The Switch 2 is like the only way I'm playing any Switch game nowadays. I haven't turned my Switch 1 on in months. I think the last time I used it was to transfer a game card to my Switch 2 for all the Jackbox games. So, anyway, I hope you feel better, Miss Fluffy Kitty. I hope you feel better soon. Laryngitis sucks. Hello, Wicked Raph, Fishman, Orange Shy Guy, Marling's Ghosts, Sherbert, 11-month resub. Thank you so much. Jargon, hello. And goodbye, because I imagine you're still in Japan. So, does Jimby Nikki need to go? Well, I believe the command is Jimby Wig. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna remove this emo. It's too classic, it's too iconic, you know? I think I gotta keep it, even though she sucks. We're just gonna pretend it's a Miku wig. No, it's a Miku. It's a Miku wig. That picture's so old. It's literally from like 2014. Isn't that nuts? It's so weird. I don't remember why I made it. And I don't remember it originally having the wig on it either. It's my wig now, yeah. Hatsune Miku made Super Bass, yeah. Honestly, people should put, people should just remake all of Nicki's songs with the Vocaloid program, so we could still, like, listen to it, but it's Miku instead. People have been replacing her verse on Bang Bang, which I find very funny. Hi, Mel. Hello, Puppy Surprise. What else has been going on? Oh, Christmas Day. So Christmas Day, we woke up pretty late, and then David came downstairs. We ordered KFC because we were looking at restaurants that were open to order food, and like nothing was open except for KFC. So we got KFC, and it was actually really good. I've only had bad experiences with KFC every time I've tried to order, but that was always in Florida and New York and stuff. But this was really good. Their chicken tenders were like probably some of the best fast food chicken tenders I've had. I really liked them. We got just like a ton of mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, just a bunch of sides and stuff. And we watched The Grinch. And I love that movie. I'm always surprised at just how fucking long it is. It feels like it's 4 hours long. He doesn't actually steal Christmas until the last like 10 minutes of the movie. It's so funny. But it's so good. It's just so fucking good and so funny. Did you know he was adopted by lesbians? I actually didn't, but thank you for letting me know. That's so crazy. So yeah, we watched The Grinch just to kill time until Stranger Things came out. And then we watched Volume 2 of Stranger Things, which I initially was just like, you know, it's fine. But then when I found out that there's only 2 hours left of content, the finale is one episode that's 2 hours long, it completely flipped my entire opinion of Volume 2, and I was incredibly disappointed. Because, like, it just feels like there's not enough time to do anything that they need to do whatsoever with this finale. Like, I'm so like, wow, okay, great, cool. So I'm not really thrilled going into this new finale. Because I thought it was gonna be like, oh, you know, 4 episodes, 3 episodes, 3 episodes. Something like that. No, it's 1 2-hour episode finale. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm like preparing for the worst, hoping for the mid. Will be shocked if I like love it, you know. But yeah, I was really disappointed because I thought Volume 1 was so good. Yeah, and then the reunion. Very true. And then we got the reunion. Just kidding. Yeah. I definitely liked it than more people on Twitter did. The amount of people who are like inconsolable about like Mike and Will not getting together, I'm like, I'm sorry, but like if this is the thing you care about the most, Like, I've never, ever cared about the relationships between any characters on that show, except for Max and Lucas. That's, like, really the only ones that I, like, really thought were compatible on that show. And, like, really wanted to, like, see them make it out together, you know? I'm not watching that show for relationships. Like, I'm watching it for the powers and the sci-fi of it all. Like, that, so like so I kind of liked all like the lore explanations that we got in volume 2 about like what the Upside Down is, and like I really liked that. And a lot of people are like, why didn't Mike realize that he's been bisexual this whole time, and then he and Will finally get together? Like, why not? And it's like, that's what's crazy to me too, is I think so a lot of the people that like ship Mike and Will are not gay men. So I think that they don't necessarily understand that, like, sometimes your straight friend that you, the gay boy, has a crush on is actually that oblivious to it. And like that, like I don't think people understand that, like, yes, there is a way that Mike could literally have no idea Will's been in love with him their entire friendship. And like, I don't get it. Like, it's so crazy to me that it seems like complete, like, and I'm happy to eat crow because I don't really care either way, but it's just, I don't know. To me, it literally just is like, I truly think you're reading completely into something that's not there because you want it to be there. But like, as someone who grew up as a gay boy, like, I've been in Will's shoes so many times where, like, your straight friend, like, is just straight. Like, he's just straight. Like, he's not secretly bi and into you. And I think they're, like, trying to establish that as much as they can, and, like, the fans don't want to hear it. It's so crazy. Like, there has never once been a moment, in my opinion, no matter how much it's been framed as such, that, like, Mike is, like, a closeted queer character in any way. And I honestly feel like if he is, it's really poor writing, that it just feels like completely out of nowhere. Surprise! Like, that's what it will feel like to me. And I'm like, well, it just won't, I don't know. So, whatever. Anyway, I did enjoy Will's coming out scene, though. I guess everyone's fucking seen it. You know, I'm spoiling, we're talking about it. Who fucking cares? I did enjoy Will's coming out scene. I thought it was cute. And I saw a lot of people saying it was unbelievable that an entire room of people in the 80s would be accepting of him. But I would much rather they be accepting of him than, like, not. Like, I don't really need to see that, personally. I don't, like, as a gay person in this climate, I don't really need to see a bunch of characters that I'm supposed to be rooting for suddenly be homophobic. Like what? So, I'm like, whatever. Plus, I think all these people, like, they have been in, like, their worldview is completely changed from every other person in the 1980s, in my opinion, because of the shit that they've seen and gone through. Like, I think that they actually don't give a fuck about thinking gay people are gross because they fought the Demogorgons. They've gone to a different dimension. Like, I don't think they care. Like, I think they're just like, actually, maybe none of it is that serious. You know, and like, maybe because they all like have been through so much with Will, they love him so much that, like, if they had any sort of homophobia in their minds, they're probably like, but wait, I love Will, so I need to get over it in this moment. Like, that's how I'm viewing it. Like, yeah, it's like peak fucking AIDS crisis, homophobia rampant in the country. Like, yes, I get that it was the 80s, but yeah, fierce is fierce, honey. Fierce is fierce, honey. You know, so whatever. It'll come out at their next Christmas. Oh yeah, once they fucking seal the Upside Down, then they'll be like, so the gay thing. Like, whatever. I think people are being... I understand people being critical of the show, because, like, I certainly have been. But I think there's just some things that it's like, okay, I think you're just, like, kind of being a little too hard on it. I'm in the camp of, like, thank fucking God that we've gotten some, like, overtly gay storylines this season, because them just, like, sprinkling, like, this character might be gay, but they are never gonna have any sort of gay interaction whatsoever, or gay storyline the entire show, has, like, gotten annoying to me, personally. So I'm kind of like, I welcome the overtly gay, overtly queer scenes, personally. Like, Robin and Vicky fucking kissing. Like, there we go. Will having not one but two very moving, powerful coming out experiences, one to himself and then one to other people. Like, I like it personally. I think it's important to have it. So Elle comes out as Polly. Honestly, that might be the solution to Byler, is a polycule. Because Mike is still with 11, and no matter how much they try to tell us that they're a relationship, I don't think either of them is that into each other. I think they need to, like, have a timeshare situation with Mike, because I don't think he's a real person. He's like a cardboard cutout of a person in every scene. And I've got to say, it's a real shame that they have been giving Lucas absolutely dust to work with for the entirety of the show, because he is actually one of the best actors on the entire cast. His scene with Max when she finally wakes up was incredible. His scene in season 4 where he's like holding her after she got Vecna'd and he's like crying in the house, like, he's such a good actor, and they literally have never given him a single storyline that's about him other than, like, the basketball team. But, like, even that was, like, so, like, whatever. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And then, like, all the shots of, like, the fucking 40 characters they've added to this cast, all standing around in the same shot, watching 11 do shit, is so crazy. It's like, like, at what moment did you all realize, damn, we've added too many people to this show? Also, I was watching Grace Randolph's review of the show last night, and she pointed out, like, the main characters have shifted over the course of the show. Like, in my opinion, if I were to, like, in season 1, like, the main characters were, like, 11, Hopper, Joyce, and Mike. And like, it's so interesting to watch as, like, the main characters have shifted each season. Where I feel like season 3, it was like Billy, 11, Robin, Steve, and Dustin. Like, and then in season 4, like, season 4 is like all about Max and 11, it feels like. And then this season, it really feels like this is Max, Holly, Holly, Will, which, like, okay, one of the original kids, and, like, that's it. Like, those are the main characters of this season. And it's like, what about 11? Like, this is supposed to be, like, the culmination of her entire story, and, like, she doesn't really get a lot of screen time. Who the fuck is Holly? Holly is Mike's little sister who gets kidnapped by Vecna and spends, like, the entire season in the mind world with Max. And she has some of the most screen time in the entire season, even though she was just introduced 6 episodes ago. It's crazy. It's crazy. She's not a bad actor, but she doesn't really fit with the kids, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, she feels like she's an actor for a show that takes place in 2020. She doesn't feel like she's an actor playing a kid in the 80s, if that makes any sense at all. Have you checked up on Ginger today? That shit is hilarious. Oh, I love Karen Wheeler. I love her. I haven't finished the last episode of this batch. It's okay. I'm done kind of spoiling everything anyway, because I'm ready to go on to playing things. But yeah, I honestly, my biggest Stranger Things opinion is Hopper should have died in season 3. He should have died in season 3. I think it would have been, it was actually a really great send-off for the character for him to have died that way. And I think it would have helped condense the cast. It's one less fucking character that they need to dedicate a fucking plotline to. Plus, I've kind of felt that his storyline finished in season 3. The entire Russia plot of season 4 is the only part of season 4 that keeps it from being like a perfect season of the show. It was so fucking, it was such a slog, because it was like, Bert, he escapes and then he's back and then he escapes again, but then he has to go back because they gotta fight the Demogorgons. And like, I'm sorry, but like, how many times are we gonna watch Hopper flashback to like his dead daughter? He like continues to like realize like, I have to trust Eleven in her instincts and her abilities, and then, oh, get behind me! Like, no. Like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to protect Eleven! Like, oh my god. It's just like, it's literally it is the same fucking plot. Every single season for Hopper is like, he's constantly sacrificing himself. He constantly is getting fucking angry at people. Like, oh my god. It's so hard to watch. And this season, because it's now, like, he's had this, like, he's had this journey where he's had to overcome his, like, anger problems and his grief, like, twice now. The fact that, like, he's still going through it in season 5 when he's, like, alone with Eleven in the Upside Down and stuff, and they're, like, breaking into the facility, like, it's just, like, it literally, like, it makes me wish the scene is over. I'm like waiting for the scene to end to get back to the characters that are actually getting shit done and like fucking talking to each other and overcoming shit. Like, it's just so annoying. It's so annoying. I also am really sad, like, how every season it feels like Joyce has like less and less understanding of what's happening, when like in season 1, she's the only one that is really actually figuring out the Upside Down and like how to communicate with people in it and stuff like that. Also, I'm surprised that like that was so cool in season 4 where they communicated via the lights in the Upside Down, and I'm surprised they haven't done that at all this season. Like when they're trying to find, if they're trying to contact Hopper and Eleven in the Upside Down and like Dustin and all of them, like why did they not do that? Like, why didn't, like, oh, we need to, so like there's a bunch of parts in season 4 where like characters go into the Upside Down and they lose contact with each other and they're trying to get like a radio signal with each other. It's like they all forgot, like, oh, we need to contact everyone at the radio tower. Let's go to the radio tower in the Upside Down and start fucking with the lights. Like they, like, you know, like they don't, it's like they forgot that they can communicate with each other outside of a walkie-talkie. Sure, it's not as perfect, but like they can show proof of life that way. So I've just been surprised that a lot of like things that haven't happened and haven't been like touched back upon, you know? Overall, I would still say I liked it, not as much as part 1, and I'm not as confident going into this finale that it's going to be as good, because I was so gagged when I found out it's 1 2-hour episode, with the amount of stuff that they've set up to have to pay off, and then all the other stuff that I know is not going to get paid off. Like, ongoing seasons worth of storylines and, like, stuff that I just doubt is going to get paid off is crazy. I need to know what happened to the Byler's dog. So I actually posted on Reddit about that like 6 years ago when I first started the show. I started the show when season 3 had come out, so I binged all of it, and I like noticed that the dog wasn't a part of it. And so I posted on Reddit. I was like, what happened to the dog? And somebody's like, oh yeah, in an interview they just said it was too hard to like work with a dog actor with all the shit that they have to do in this show, like CGI and stuff like that, so they killed it off screen. Like, it died in between seasons or something. And I was like, oh, that, you know, it would have been nice to have like a cute framed photo of the dog or something, like, or a grave, you know, like some sort of acknowledgement instead of it feeling like the writers forgot about it. But okay. Anyway, Stranger Things. It does feel more like season 3 in terms of tone, which originally I was like season 2 is the worst season, but I actually think season 3 is the worst season nowadays after rewatching the show like a year ago. Because season 4 went back to the tone of season 1 for me, except for the Russia plot where it literally felt like, what do you mean Joyce crashed a fucking plane in the middle of Siberian Russia and not only survived but walked out of it unharmed and was able to survive in the desert in the tundra without food for days? What do you mean? Like, that was like, to me, like, that was the only part of season 4 that was like cartoonish writing, cartoonish stakes. But season 3, I think any of the stuff involving Russia to me was too much. Like, I just was like, what do you mean the Russians have a secret base underneath a shopping mall and they didn't just immediately shoot Steve in the head? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean that like these high schoolers are being interrogated and they're actually fucking like surviving, getting their teeth ripped out and punched in the face? Like, they would have died from blood loss. Like, I'm sorry to be like not suspend my disbelief a little bit, but like, outside of the kids with powers, like, I just feel like season 1 and 2 like really showed that like these are human beings that like one fucking bite from a Demogorgon kills pretty much any character without plot armor, you know? Like, so that was like, it's not like I'm like complaining that about this stuff and it's like always been cartoony. Like, it literally like season 3, I feel like characters are like, what they can handle damage wise is so insanely different from even season 2. Like, season 2, like, they show that like crazy shit happens. There's also like fully a shot in this season where Mike, like, he like when they're like trying to hold down the door in the Russian or in the army base, and like and the floor is wet, so when he slides he like hurts his shoulder. They have a whole shot of him like going on his shoulder, and then like he actually doesn't have any shoulder injury for like the rest of the show so far. Like, he like it's like why did you have that shot if like he actually didn't hurt himself that bad? As someone who is like prone to shoulder injuries from literally just like sliding across like a bus seat at fucking Horror Nights, and like then I can't raise my arm to like point at a sign for the rest of the fucking night. Like, anyway, whatever. It's just so stupid. Karen Wheeler built different. I see, that's different to me. Like, she is clearly fucked up. Like, I actually think that like they showed that like Karen's not doing great. She's like, if she is fucking jumping into action, she's on adrenaline, and then when that adrenaline wears off, she like can't fucking walk again. Like, she is severely damaged, and like I actually feel like they've which is like, that's what just makes it so much more insane when they juxtapose it with like Nancy and Jonathan getting a fucking explosion like 3 feet away from them from like a cosmic force, and then they can just like walk around as if their organs didn't get liquefied. Like the juxtaposition of like Karen Wheeler getting like slashed versus like a literal fucking bomb goes off 3 feet away from their bodies, and they're just like, whoa, what happened? I don't have a coma. I'm not in a coma or anything. Like, it's so weird. When Steve got eaten alive by alien bats in season 4 and they just wrapped a piece of fabric around his waist and called it a day. Like, yeah, like, how did he not go into sepsis? Like, that's crazy. Like, especially because it's a bite. Like, a bite is so, like, notoriously dangerous to have. Like, even a bite from another person, you could get sick and die because of all the bacteria in your mouth. Like, the rest of somebody's body is not able to handle that bacteria the same way. Like, if a human bites you, you need to go to a doctor immediately. Like, so that these, like, bats from another dimension that probably have diseases that... I'm, like, getting way too into it, but it's just because, like, I just feel like season 1 and 2 really, like, grounded everything in realism because the powers are so fantastical. And it just makes the stakes feel much higher. Like, I really felt like in seasons 1 and 2, any of these main characters could die at any moment. And now, I wouldn't be surprised that the fucking stakes are higher than ever, and I wouldn't be surprised if every single character that, like, got a poster, that is, like, big enough of a character that they got, like, a poster, and, like, does press for the show, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it out of the finale unscathed. I really wouldn't. I tend to like early seasons of shows like this because the scope is much smaller. They won't even kill Murray. Oh, he's my least favorite character. He's my least fucking favorite character. I think he's gross. I've always thought he's like a perv. He's unlikable. I hate this character. Whatever happened to him being like a conspiracy theorist too? Like, whatever happened to that? I hate Murray, and like, they won't even kill Murray. They won't even kill Murray. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. I do like the teacher. I don't like how Murray keeps calling him Snookums. It's so fucking forced. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Anyway, we'll talk more about it once the season's over, because I'm gonna have a bunch of thoughts again in just like 4 days, 5 days. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing today, personally. I might end up doing a little Pokemon today, because I do want to play more in the story, because I've only done the first 3 Mega Evolutions. The last thing I did was fight Tatsugiri. Spoiler, I guess, if you didn't know there's a Mega Tatsugiri, sorry. But I won't say what it looks like. But I'm still I feel like so early in the DLC, and I'd like to at least do like maybe 1 or 2 more Megas, just because I'm afraid I'm going to start getting spoilers on my feed. Somehow I still haven't, which is crazy. I'm at maybe most people were waiting till Christmas to get the DLC or something, I don't know. But yeah, I still haven't seen a lot of the Megas, and I'm really excited about it, so I really want to play more of it. And start getting new zones, because I've kind of exhausted finding a lot of the shinies I want from the zones I currently have. So I want, like, Dallas is like, yeah, sometimes I literally see like Charizard flying around. I'm like, that's so cool. So let's see, do I have any recordings? Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is a glitch that I had. I got an alpha shiny Charmander the other day. It only took me like 4 minutes to get. I was gagged. I don't remember what Pokeball. Oh, I caught it in just a Pokeball, which is cute. I don't remember if I showed that I got a Tepig. It was a while ago. I got a Trubbish. And I got a Bulbasaur the other day. And then last night, I got an Alpha Mudkip. So I wanted to evolve it into Swampert on stream. And to think people were overloading the game for these starters. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't go through any of the crazy methods. I do love that I got my Fennekin before the DLC because it was, you know, cool badge of honor. Like, yeah, I did it I did it the slower way. But I did get Chespin in DLC. You quote retweeting that woman screaming when the objective is to catch Pokemon undetected. It's the fucking worst, especially when you get Pokemon that are like super aggro and can see you from far away. I hate it. Like when it's something like especially because like the throw distance is so short in this game compared to Arceus. Like, and there's just not a lot of places to hide in a lot of these areas too. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. Holy fuck, dude. The Alpha Hoenn starters literally feel as like big as they did in Battle Revolution or in Coliseum. I've still not been using my Alpha Blaziken because I said it the other day, but it's just too big. Also, it's a female, and I'm not a sexist, but I just don't like how the feathers on the back are shorter. Like, it looks off to me. So, but it's pretty fucking cool that I got a female one, because female starters are a lot rarer. But it's just, like, it's too big. Like, I feel like it gets stuck on stuff all the time in a lot of these zones. And it makes it, like, hard to, like, break the mega shards and stuff. It's annoying. So I haven't actually been using my alpha one, even though I have it. Plus, I've already, like, invested, like, a ton of stats into this non-alpha one. And I don't have enough money to buy more vitamins, so I'm like, you know, whatever, I'll do it eventually, but... I don't know why I'm so stuffed up today. Oh, it's probably because I don't have my fan in here, so the air's kind of stiff. Let me go get my fan. For Christmas, I should have bought myself a fucking second fan that I can keep one in here and one in my bedroom. I will say, the parts about Heated Rivalry that make me remember that it's written by a woman, not that it's a bad thing, because I think it's a good show, is the lack of, like, showing lube being put on before anal sex happens. Like, they never show lube, and it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's wild. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. That's really the only part that sticks out to me. But overall, you know, it's pretty good. The guys are really hot. I don't know if they're queer in real life. I go back and forth about whether or not I think that actors playing... I've talked about it a million times. I don't think, in a perfect world, straight guys could play gay guys and gay guys could be playing straight guys. But outside of, like, Jonathan Bailey, gay guys never get to play straight guys. And honestly, more often than not, don't even get to play gay guys. So I just don't think it's very fair for these uh these straight guys to get a career off of an opportunity that an out gay person should have gotten. And I completely respect the privacy that these actors have, because we're just assuming they're straight because we just have this mindset of like straight is the default. Like, I get it. But I also think like, okay, well, if you feel pressured to be closeted in order to get acting jobs, we need to then make steps to make that system not happen. So I think it's important, if you are queer in any way, to come out and show like, hey, like, you can cast gay people in lead roles, you know? But I just feel like they aren't going to, because the audience is like, they you know, they want the cis het women watching the show to like still want to like fuck them or whatever, which, you know, they're completely allowed. As long, like, I don't give a fuck. I don't personally feel like fetishized by women liking BL. I don't feel that way. I think that is a little dramatic, because like women and lesbians, like straight women and lesbians have had to deal with like getting fetishized like just for existing. So it's like, okay, like, God forbid women have sexual interests. As long as the fucking cis straight women watching Heated Rivalry don't have homophobic boyfriends that they like are staying with despite their bigotry, like, I don't really have a problem with a little Fujo, you know? I don't really have a problem with it personally, and I don't necessarily think it's bad for a show like this to exist. Like, it's completely fine for it, you know, it's telling a gay storyline still. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing to me. But yeah, pretty sure the Ilya actor has an ex-boyfriend. That's great. That's great. Again, you know, I wish it was a little bit more public, just because I think it would do a lot of good for not just the actors themselves, but also like the realism of the storytelling, and you know, it'll do a lot of great for other queer actors who are maybe not able to be as outwardly gay. I don't really give a fuck about, like, I'm not like a stan of Jordan Firstman, but like there's been a lot of drama with like him like critiquing the show or whatever, and I've really not loved the like blatant homophobia from like like cis straight women who love Heated Rivalry towards him for like dunking on the show. Like, God forbid like a gay person have a critique about a show about gay people. Like, it's a little bit like, huh, like, I think you just view gay guys as like an accessory. Like, a lot of people are like, you're just jealous you're not as hot as them, and it's like, that's not the eat that you think it is, diva. Like, so it's kind of, that almost made me not want to watch the show, was like the incredibly like homophobic straight woman audience. You know, like, even if I don't agree with what he said or really give a fuck at all, you know, I don't think he's a bad person. Like, he's been on the podcast. I edited his episode. I thought he was really nice and funny. But like, I don't know anything about him. I'm not like ride or die for this guy at all. But like, I think, you know, if anyone should be allowed to have an opinion on the show about two gay guys, it should be a gay person, even if like you don't agree with them or it's a bad take. Like, you know, it's trying to be a representation of an aspect of gay people's lives. So I think we should be allowed to say whatever the fuck we want about it. Also, like, I also think it's crazy, like, gay people should just be allowed to talk shit. Like, that's just part of being gay. Like, it is. And I do feel like straight people take things very sensitively. I'll never forget, there was this clip of Alyssa Edwards on like some reality show. It's like a House of Villains type kind of show or something like that. And she makes the most like tame read, like, girl, you don't love me, the only thing you love is the bottle. And the entire room is like, whoa, 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 too far. Bitch, that wouldn't even get a smirk out of RuPaul on a reading challenge on Drag Race. Like, that was so tame. It was crazy. I thought it was weird that a lot of gay men were defending them possibly being straight. Obviously, they can keep their sexuality private, but the argument was that gay men should be given gay roles until this show because so many gays are horny for it. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of times, like, gay guys, and like I can't remember how, like, I'm guilty of it too. Challengers. Well, it's a lot of people have very black and white thinking. Like, I still like heated rivalry. I still like things like challengers, even if the actor, and again, like, we don't know for sure about heated rivalry. The challengers actors are like, nope, we're straight, LOL, but whatever. Plus, like, I think the whole point was, like, they're not actually gay. The guys in challengers, like, they're just so into Zendaya's character that, like, they'll do whatever she wants them to do, and, like, they actually don't even hook up with each other, like, more than that one time, I feel like. So it's not really, like, it's really a story about, like, a throuple, a toxic throuple, rather than, like, it's this girl who gets off on watching gay guys. Like, that's not really what Challengers is, but Brokeback Mountain is a good example. Like, you can still think things are, like, really good media and, like, good stories, and, like, but also just not love the fact that straight guys are playing these characters, or, like, not out queer people are playing these characters. Like, it's just such a difficult, nuanced conversation, and I think people, like, hear any sort of critique and think, like, you hate the show. Like, I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to watch more episodes. But in the back of my mind, the entire time, until, like, I know for sure, I'm, like, just thinking, I'm like, oh, you know, it would just be so, like, as a gay guy myself that wants to get into entertainment, like, I look at something like this and I'm like, damn, that'd be so amazing if, like, me or any other, like, gay actor that I'm a fan of, like, could get an opportunity like this. And it just feels like so often, like, they're not even considered, you know? And I feel like, from what I've heard, from people in the entertainment industry, like, right now, it's never been worse. Or not, well, not never been worse, but, like, it's worse than it's been in a long time, where, like, studios are actively like, do we even need this gay storyline anymore? Like, it's just, it's very frustrating. But yeah, I do feel like gay guys, they're willing to not have as strong of opinions about straight people playing a gay character if they find the guy hot. Like, how many fucking times has Paul Mescal played a gay person in the last, like, 3 years? It feels like every fucking movie he's playing a gay guy. And it's like, okay, little frustrating that this guy can, like, potentially get a fucking Academy Award for these roles, but, like, a gay person, like, doesn't even get to be in the audition room. Like, it's just very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And I don't even know Paul Mescal is a good example, but I've heard from people saying Paul Mescal plays a lot of gay characters, so it just kind of annoys me. Because then, unless you start giving the gay people the opportunity, or gay people, like, keep it a secret and then reveal that they're gay after they've bagged the fucking role, like, this system is still going to be in place. Like, these studios are still going to say, nobody wants to see a gay actor. Like, people are not going to show up to the theater for a gay actor. People are not going to tune into the show if they know the actor's gay. Like, the gay guy can't convincingly play a straight guy, and people won't believe it. Like, it just, shit like that is just what these studios, like, think. And these directors and producers and stuff, like, this is the mindset they have. And we can't break from that if we don't, like, start making the changes and advocating for the changes. And, like I said a million times, like, in a perfect world, like, gay guys can play straight guys and straight guys can play gay guys because it's just acting. But when, like, a certain type of actor that, like, would be a perfect fit for a story about them doesn't even get the fucking call because they're too gay to play a gay character, it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Because then it just goes back to, like, oh, you don't actually really fuck with, like, the personality or the mannerisms of an actually gay person. You just want to watch straight guys kiss. You just want to watch, like, the body of a man with another man. Like, you don't actually give a fuck about, like, a gay person's mannerisms or experiences, or like it all comes down to that. But you know, it is what it is right now. I still like the show. I'm still gonna keep watching the show. I'm looking forward to it because I thought it's been really good so far. I the first 2 episodes, and like, yes, the guys are hot and it's fun to watch, you know. But I can also have other beliefs about it at the same time, you know. So, look at all my Nummel and Torchics that I have in my collection here. I found more Torchics while going for my Alpha one, but I just stopped catching them and just started resetting if I ran out of donut time, because I was like, I'm tired of grinding for Alpha 2 donuts just to get, like, fucking regular Nummel. Like, unless I got an Alpha, I was getting rid of it. I was like, I don't care anymore. I've lost a lot of Fletchlings that way. I just don't care. Did I show you guys I got a Clefable? I don't think it's Alpha. I don't remember. So I got a Clefable. It was a Cleffa, but I evolved it. Oh, I got a Pichu. And I thought about waiting until maybe I got an Alpha one to evolve it, because I do want Raichu, but I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, my team... Oh, I got a Ralts. Or no, I found it as a Curlia. So I have a Gardevoir now. You know. Alright, so I wanted to actually play Animal Crossing first today. For a little bit. I'm paranoid Twitch is going to delete my account because they're deleting accounts in my country that haven't verified their age, but they haven't asked me to verify my age. That's wild. The only people who should be allowed to have takes on heated rivalry are hockey players. Say it with me. I also think it's so funny that nobody gives a fuck enough about hockey to, like, know if everything that they're saying is completely bullshit about, like, how the games work and, like, the teams and all that shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure everything they're saying is completely true. Like, who gives a fuck about hockey? Like, you could literally make up any fucking rule. Like, oh my god, yeah, like, oh my god, he won the game with this kind of shot. Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck about hockey? I fully stopped reading figure skating things before because it was too unrealistic. Maybe I'm just because I'm American, but I, like, find it shocking to believe that, like, there are teams other than Canadian ones that play hockey outside of, like, being in the Olympics. Like, I thought it was, like, an exclusively Canadian. Oh, I forgot we were supposed to villager hunt today. Unless did they not fill the plot? Hold on. Hang on. Oh my god, is it empty? Alfonso was moving out. Don't say sold. Fuck yeah! Oh my god, okay, so we can villager hunt today! Yippee! I forgot that he was moving out on Toy Day. And then I didn't follow up with that. Jimmy was not a Mighty Ducks fan. I was not. I did not watch it growing up. I knew about it, but I just never ended up watching it on TV for some reason. Thinking about when Danny insisted the NHL was only in Canada. Well, like, I knew, like, the New Yorks have the Rangers. Like, I know that other places have hockey teams, but I thought it was like soccer where, like, they suck and so nobody cares about the American ones and they only care about the Canadian ones. Like, that's what I thought it was like. I thought it was like soccer. Although the women's US soccer team fucking slays. They are amazing. But you know. Dallas asked if I wanted him to take down the Christmas tree yesterday. I was like, no. That doesn't come down till January 2nd. I got Roswell today. Love him. Oh, I love Marine Song. What else do I need? Need this. I'll buy another one of these. My sister has gotten so aggressively into Christmas this year, according to my BIL. Probably because of the house and baby. Oh, did she get a house? Yeah, I would probably be so into Christmas if I had... Like, I am. They bought a house and bought a baby. Wow. That's a joke. They birthed the baby. Oh, wow. One of my friends from childhood that I've known since I was an infant announced that... Well, her mom messaged me at, like, 4 a.m. East Coast time. It was, like, 1 a.m. for us on Christmas Day. Christmas... The 26th, but it was Christmas. And she messaged me, she responded to my story, like, Merry Christmas, Jimmy, miss you. And I immediately responded, like, miss you too. She was like, what are you doing up so late? I was like, me and jolly as hell. And she was just like, love it. And then she was just like, oh my God, did I tell you that my friend is having a baby? I was like, no, I didn't know. That's amazing. And then, like, today she posted the ultrasound pictures on her Instagram and, like, announced it to everybody. And I was so happy. Like, that's so fun. But yeah, I've known her since I was like 1, because our parents grew up together. Like, they've known each other since 1st grade. So, yeah, it's a good family friend. But yeah, I often think, I'm like, you know, part of the fun of having kids is getting to enjoy things like Halloween and Christmas all over again with, like, childlike wonder. For sure. Speaking of Club Penguin, my only exposure to hockey was when the stadium would turn into a hockey game. I saw a video of people on Club Penguin. They were like, no one takes Club Penguin as seriously as the people who pretend to be NPCs. And I was like, that's so true. My sister's baby is cute, but unfortunately she is so heavy for me to hold that now my arms are really sore. Like I went to the gym. That's so fucking funny. Pee-wee moved in. I can't wait to decorate his house. Oh my god, he's melting. You know what you need? You need a large snowflake. Oh. I didn't realize that they give you some every day if they're perfect. That's actually great. I need to make another perfect one today then, because I need more. I should have been talking to him every day. Fiona Apple comes out of retirement to shade Ginger. Fiona Apple the penguin, mind you, is who we're talking about. The only knowledge of Fiona Apple, the real person, that I have is when Joe Swanson from Family Guy dresses up as her and films like a music video. There's some cute little clothes in here today. Gotta say, gotta say. I like the trench coat. One of my favorite posts ever, screenshots ever, is this fucking orange ultrasound that somebody posted on Facebook, and someone commented, "That lasagna looks crisp." And then the reply is, "That's my daughter." It is one of the greatest posts of all time to me. Stung Tongue, thank you for the 47 months. This is a cute fleece. What's your most hated AC villager? That fucking chartreuse hippo. Hippo? Like the French fucking ending to his name. Aw, Pee-wee, hi. How are things with you? What's up? Already tired of this dadgum snow. Just got some down my back. I like a lot of the hippos, but I do think that there is a good amount of them that are chopped. I gotta say. Staying trendy? Sure am. Alright. Let's make a snowman before we go villager hunting. Who's in here? I think it's the penguin. He's not crafting anything. Tex, do you want this? Oh, he's wearing the Christmas gift I gave him. That's cute. Wow, that matches him so nicely. Oh, a brine shrimp aquarium. Thanks. That looks really good on him. If he asks to move, I will say yes. I don't really care. I don't hate him, but he's, you know, I don't need him on my island. If he has to leave, I'm fine with him going away forever. I don't have a villager in mind today to hunt for. I do need a snooty villager for my island, because I don't have one, so that's probably going to be what I target today. Would love if I got Pecan, because she's just my favorite ever. But there's a couple other options I'd be cool with. Whatever. I didn't have 10,000. Oh, I could have just fucking come over here. God damn it. Whatever. Who cares? Hi, soda boy. He loved blanket. Hi, buddy. Alright, where's the snowball today? Oh, there it is. Ooh, a dung beetle. Ha 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 ha! The species like feces. That's so disgusting. It's so gross. I have Matilda, the evil-looking snooty kangaroo, and I know you'd hate her. Oh, actually, my least favorite villager is every single kangaroo, except for Walt. Because I hate their fucking, like, babies that they never acknowledge, and they mimic all of the emotions, so they're like a fucking growth. Like a hive mind growth. I think they're so creepy. They never point out that they have a baby. Okay, I think that's a good spot. And I think that's a good size too. To be considered perfect. It's so nice playing in the winter. I like literally never cared about this game in the winter time since 2020. So it's been fun to like actually do all the stuff. I wish I got more of the Toy Day recipes, but it's okay. I like making small snow boys. If I had more snowflakes to spare, I'd just be making fucked up ones every day because it's hilarious. But I actually really need the recipes, so I'm trying my best. Literally just 2 lines of unique kangaroo dialogue talking about the baby would make me okay with them. Exactly, but they don't happen. Where is that snowball? Is it on my 2nd level? That'd be so annoying. This is here. The baby should have names, so it's like Connie and Connor baby. Yeah, that'd be cute. Is it in my yard? No. It just makes me want to chop down all of my fucking trees so I can see it better. What if the babies left the pouch and walked around when they're at home? Oh, interesting. That would be kind of cool. Here we go. God forbid a mother doesn't acknowledge her baby. God forbid a mother's neglectful. Jeez. I just find them freakish. Is that okay? I think this will be considered perfect. Pure snowfolk perfection! Thank you! Frozen partition! I like that one. I really want the ice bear, though. Oh, did you just give it? Yeah. Very nice, very nice. What if they made a new kangaroo that plays into the creepiness? That would be cool too. Just anything that makes them feel like they're actually there. I've not used this color space heater before. I never really used the space heater in general. My dad was always afraid they'd catch fire, even though he had one in his basement. Like his office in his basement. If you placed a space heater outside by a snowboy, would it melt? That if I made a snowboy that pissed me off because it wasn't perfect enough, I would fucking put the space heater there. Fuck that snowboy. But these ones I made are very friendly and give me big snowflakes, so thank you guys. I can make some snowmen today too. I have 2 snowflakes now. I was laughing today because somebody posted a picture of, like, it's crazy how every store in the mall has just turned into this. And it was a store called Me and My Boo Boo, and they just sell, like, they're a Labubu reseller store, and they just sell, like, Labubu clothes from AliExpress for, like, 8 times the price. And they were like, every store in the mall is just this now. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. Because it's true. That or it's like a independent sneaker store that also sells Labubus, which was a big thing when Dallas and I were first getting into Labubu, and we tried to go to a Pop Mart and buy one physically, and that was just not possible. Now it actually is. Since like August, I've just seen them sitting with like Labubu on the shelves, and you just walk in and buy one. The TikTok lives now get like 100 viewers. Like, it's crazy. I think it'll pick back up again once they have like an actual new set to drop. But it's crazy. Like, everyone that wanted a Labubu has one now. Which is great, because it means that the kids who wanted them for Christmas, it was a lot easier for the parents to buy them. So I'm fine with it. I still love Labubu. I'm still gonna get like the next set that they announce, you know. Unless it's another tiny one like the letter ones. I did not care for that very much, but yeah, I still like them. I have mine right here. I moved him to the stream the other day, but I'm gonna move him back. Crazy Momo. I want to voice someone in the Labubu movie. I think that'd be so fun. You with your 2 ands. We actually have 3. The third one is in the car. Soda! Quit barking, buddy. Come here. Come here, little man. This is one of my favorite DIYs for this time of year. Is the snow person. Who even wants the ampersand? Anne. I don't like that there. I'll put it here. Okay. Let's assess these fossils and move on with our day here. I want to go hunt that villager. Oh, I need street lamps for there. Hang on. One, two. This island is really coming together nicely. Despite having, like, no fucking furniture. The patterns that I made really bring it full circle here. It looks so good. Okay. Pop Mart is going to have Overwatch blind boxes. I really want May and Kiriko. Ooh, that might get me. I might buy 1 or 2 of those. Did you make all your patterns? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did that for my last island as well, and it was a really fulfilling creative exercise. So I wanted to do that again on this one. They're out right now. I'll probably save those to be ones that I buy if I ever end up at the mall. Because it's fun to, like, be able to be like, oh, you know, just swing in there and buy a little treat. So I save a lot of the Pop Mart stuff I want for things like that. Where it's like, oh, like a friend is in town. Like, let's take them to Pop Mart. And then I could buy something. And, like, have something to open with them. So that'll probably be what I do. I saw an old couple go to Miniso and ask if they have Labubus, and the worker said no. We're like Pop Mart, but for Disney. And the old couple said, what's Pop Mart? That's not surprising to me at all. Also, Disney does work with Pop Mart. But Miniso is a lot more Disney stuff than Pop Mart, I will say. But there's plenty of Disney stuff at Pop Mart. I don't really like Miniso as much as Pop Mart, just because I feel like they don't have as many blind boxes, and the blind boxes they do have is like all Disney stuff, or like Harry Potter. I feel like Pop Mart has a lot more like original characters, which is more. I prefer the original characters from Pop Mart more than a lot of their collabs, personally. I don't really care as much about the collabs. There are some that I've gotten, but for the most part, I like the original character merch. There's this new character that they introduced. They have like pointy hats, and one of them is a pencil, and I really want that one. I don't remember what it's called. I think your name is like Hat or something. I like the MLP and Powerpuff stuff at Miniso, but that's it. See, I didn't even know they had that. When I was first getting into Pop Mart, they were constantly trying to sell Powerpuff Crybaby stuff. And the emoji Mega Space Molly. That was... I, like, got so tired of seeing those fucking items being sold to me. I can't. I think Miniso depends a lot on location. Mine has a ton of blind box options, but didn't get anything for the collab I wanted most. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the Miniso that I've been to, it's like a lot of just like, it's almost like a Hot Topic or like a Five Below. Like, they don't actually have a lot of blind boxes. They have a lot of like cheap t-shirts and stuff. Have you seen the clip of people in a different country going crazy for Twinkle? No. I gotta meet those people. That's my kind of people. Soda boy, come here, bud. Here, baby boy. You guys want to see Soda today? Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi, little man. Hi. Hello. Hi, buddy boy. My little buddy. My little buddy. Hi. I love you. I love you so much. There you go. Plop. He loves a blanket, dude. It's so cute. His favorite thing is warm laundry. Alright. Let's look for a Snooty. I finally have the DLC installed. So I might do some Happy Home Paradise today as well. Every time I play this game on stream in the last few weeks, I'm just like really gagged. I'm like, wow. This game has almost been out for 6 years, and when I play it, it sometimes feels like no time has passed. But so much in my life has changed so dramatically since this game came out that it kind of blows my mind sometimes that I'm still playing it and still find enjoyment in it. Yes, my town tune is the... which I can't really do right now because my lips are fucking both chapped and also wet. Chief. Hello. Goodbye. Dry and wet at the same time. So, like, I have a lot of skin on my lips that it's, like, peeling. But they're also moist because I've been very hydrated today. So I just, like, can't whistle right now. There we go. I'd be eating the lip skin like a buffet. Yeah, that's like really the only like thing that I do still. Like I haven't bit my nails in like 8 years. I kicked the habit after I had really bad dental work done and my teeth were constantly hurting when I bit into things for like half a year, so. This game coming out pre-Florida is crazy. It is crazy. Also, I want to finalize the categories for the Wetsy Awards with you guys, because I think I'm going to stream on New Year's, and I think it'd be fun if we just, like, go through the categories. And if you have any other categories that you've thought of, please feel free to let me know. So currently, the ones I have are the Gnarly Award, something gnarly that happened this year. Simpsons Fortnite season, Zoran winning in New York. You Did It Girl Award, Gagachella, Trish on Broadway. I might substitute the Gagachella with the Brazil show. Is it Copacabana or Coco Cabana? I think it's Copo. I might sub it with that because that was the one where she had like millions of people, which was cool. Best game, Deltarune 3-4 ZA. I'm open to including games that I personally haven't played that you guys really liked, like Silk Song and stuff. So just let me know what I should put there. Best album, Mayhem. Fancy That by Pink Pantheress. Virgin by Lorde. Best song, I didn't write anything down for. Best game, I bought but didn't play yet. So I gotta go through all the games I have. Hottest Guy Award. Jonathan Bailey, Mr. Milchek from Severance, Mr. Wolf from Bad Guys, and Kevin James as the teacher on TikTok. The Don't Get Your Hopes Up Award, things that we are in denial about. Honestly, I think Byler would be really funny on here, but I hate even putting something like that on, typing anything like that out. Sonic Adventure 3, Mario 3D Platformer, and Omori playthrough from me. Best movie, I was thinking about putting Weapons on there. Best GIF, Cynthia Erivo tapping her head. Bob the Blob from Monsters vs. Aliens smiling with the crying laughing emojis. Rapunzel turning into Dory. Maya Pen 15 blowing air. I also want to include that one of the lady walking into the room and then the guy sitting at the table and he's like... I don't know what old Hollywood movie that's from, but it fucking kills me every time. Do you know what I'm talking about there? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay, actually, Cynthia Erivo could be double nominated with Shocked Cynthia, because that is a good-ass gif. I'm gonna add that, too. Kia Asylum Escapee of the Year, Pokemon being good again, Tomodachi Life getting a new game, Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 update, and Zara Larson. So those are the categories I have. Wicked for Good could be a nominee for Best Movie. Weapons. K-pop Demon Hunter. I want to put on there. I need to watch that. Maybe I'll get Dallas to watch it with me tonight. You stan Zara Larson. The fact that that's Harry Daniels, the kid who sings at people, is crazy. The kid. He's like 23. Maybe a Drag Race drag queen related category. Yeah, Drag Race could be cute. Ooh, you want to know what I think should be on there? Was Coco Montrese pointing at her lips this year? Or was that a 2024 meme? I think it was this year. Because this year was when they would... It got a lot of popularity because people were putting that fucking Charlie XCX song over it. And then Charlie released that song as a single. Party on You, that's what it is. I think that was this year. But then that whole clip came back around and it's just the original with the Paula Abdul audio instead. And like that's funny, but I think the second time around, that's what I love about memes is like show it to me please, send it to me Rachel. People then it came back around. Jesus was seen was the first part. That was the first part that was funny. And then it came back around an entire year later because people are like, what do you mean she says, show me to me, please? Send it to me, Rachel. Show me to me, please. Show me to me. She's like that. So then it like the meme like came back around, you know, with an entirely new punchline to it. So I feel like that happened with the Coco Montrese lip sync where people were laughing first at like her pointing to her lips and knowing all the lyrics, but then it came back around and the funny part of the video became RuPaul going like this. Like going like pantomiming listening. It's so fucking funny. People lose their ability to form sentences in the presence of Jesus. So true. I might do pictures of me where I just put 4 different pictures of myself and you guys pick which was the best one. It was quite a year for shirtless thirst traps of myself, I will say. I'm glad I'm from Wigglesburg came back. Yeah, me too. Who's that? Oh, is that Cube? Or is that Rolled? I don't fucking remember. Oh, I had another viral tweet also. 2 in 1 month is crazy. I was texting David on Christmas because he was like, do you guys want a piece of my quiche that I made? And I was just like, no, I think we're going to order food, but thank you. But I typed, we're going to order food. And it suggested this fucking sticker of Yoshi that I have. And I was like, what the fuck is that? That's so weird. So I fucking posted it on Twitter. And I didn't look at my phone all day. Because I was like watching The Grinch and then watching Stranger Things. So I didn't look at my phone for several hours. And then I checked, it had 20,000 likes. I was like, what the fuck? And then now it's at almost 100K. Will the femcel user be getting her Wetsy award? That was crazy. I require context. At Grok, context. Oh, did I check the beach? Hold on. But to answer your question, no, I'm not rewarding that femcel anything, even though that was crazy. That was a crazy clip, but fuck her. It's nearing the 1-year anniversary of the femcel incident. It happened in January. That's crazy. Yeah, because I got my shiny Squirtle, like, right then. In X and Y. That was nuts. My 10-year Twitch anniversary is in February, and I need to come up with what I want to do for it now. So that way I can have time to prepare. Who were we saying was going to get a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Wetsies this year? We were talking about it last stream. I forgot to write it down. I guess it wasn't that crazy. Reba deserves one. You're right. It should go to Reba. Tokyo Tony. Take off your clothes. I love Fauna. She's so cute. I don't want her though. I need a Snooty, so. Do I even have? I don't even know if I have a normal. Oh, I have Kiki. Who, if she asks to leave, I'd probably say yes to. If I were to have a deer villager, I'd probably want it to be Bo, Eric, or Fuchsia. Fuchsia's cool as hell. I've grown to really like Deirdre as well. With her paint. The grandpa who ate paint lips. Her white lips. DJ, play a Christmas song. I wanna keep dancing all night long. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. This year, DJ, play a Christmas song. I wanna keep dancing all night long. Who dat? Is that Camo Frog or no? He's not. He's red. Drift. He's cool. I've never had him. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, he's cool, and I just never take him. Not that many red villagers, so that's why he sticks out in my mind. I had Drift in my New Leaf campsite, and he was wearing a 6'7" shirt. That's hilarious. His catchphrase is brah. I was really mad the other day on Christmas Eve because, or maybe it was Christmas night. No, it was Christmas Eve. I wanted to watch the Billy and Mandy Christmas episode because when Dallas and I went to bed, we were like, well, we don't want to watch more of those claymations. Like, let's watch something else. I was like, well, I want to watch more Christmas episodes of stuff. So I wanted to find the Billy and Mandy Christmas episode. So first thing I did was I went to HBO Max, and then I remember that HBO Max took off like every single Cartoon Network show that they have because they don't want to keep paying like royalties or whatever for it, or the license. I don't fucking know. So that pissed me off. So now I was like, well, maybe it's on Hulu because like Steven Universe is on Hulu. So like maybe it's on Hulu and not HBO. And then I went on Hulu and Hulu was down, and I still don't think it's even on there, but Hulu was down. So then I was like, okay, well now I have to go to the fucking internet, and Billy and Mandy is available for purchase episode by episode / by season on Amazon. So I went on Amazon Prime and I was like, okay, I'll just buy the Christmas episode. It's probably like $1.99. The Christmas episode is one of the only episodes that's not listed on Amazon Prime. It's episode 14 of season 3 or 4, and that season only goes up to 13 on Amazon. So I couldn't even buy it on Amazon. So I was just like, okay. So then I went to Reddit, and I was like, okay, where can I find to watch this? And people were sending Watch Cartoon Online links. I was like, well, okay, I guess we're going to pirate it. So I tried to get the web player to load and then Chromecast it to my TV. But then my TV, my smart TV, was being not so smart, and it just was not fucking working. And then I think I ended up giving my TV a virus because it... Oh, Sherb! Oh, he's so cute. Then I think I ended up giving my TV a virus because it started to change the channel. It started to like turn itself on and like put on the news when we weren't pressing any buttons. So that was weird. So then I just ended up not being able to watch the Billy and Mandy episode. So I was like, okay, we're going to try a different one. We're going to try Foster's Home. And I found a link to like the Internet Archive or something. Somebody posted on Reddit. And it took me like 6 times to get the AirPlay to work, but it finally worked. And so we watched the Foster's Home episode. And then the Looney Tunes Christmas special, the 2011 Looney Tunes show, has a Christmas episode. And I love that episode. It's so funny. Lola rewrites A Christmas Carol to be about a girl named Carol. And it's so good. So I put that on. Soda! Hey! Come in here! Well, he's barking. So I put that on, and then somebody uploaded one of the Rugrats Christmas episodes to YouTube, so we watched that. So I didn't get to watch the Billy and Mandy, but I did get to watch the Fosters episode, which is actually one of my favorite Christmas episodes of anything, so... You know, it ended up being fine, but I was just like, wow, we really live in an age of technology where it's supposed to be the easiest it's ever been, but it's actually the most frustrating experience I've ever fucking had trying to watch something. It really made me so angry. So I think in the new year, I'm going to start buying DVD box sets of all my favorite fucking shows. And then I want to look into you can make your own streaming service. There's like this open source program that you put on like a hard drive. And then you just, like, dump DVDs onto it. I've been bookmarking TikToks about it. It's like, I put all my fucking DVDs into this fucking, like, SSD. And then now I just have my own streaming service of all my favorite fucking, like, Cartoon Network shows. And all my favorite, like, sitcoms and movies. And I'm like, that's so good. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm fucking tired of paying for streaming services to get access to things, and then they take the fucking shows off of them, even though they're the company that owns the show. It's not like, oh, Netflix lost the rights to Parks and Rec, and now it's on Peacock. Like, Warner Brothers owns HBO Max. Why are you taking off Cartoon Network shows? I guess, like, they are, like... But they did this before they split Warner Brothers up. Because they just recently split Cartoon Network off from, like, Warner Brothers proper. But they did this, like, months ago. Like, maybe even a year ago. Like, they took off all these old Cartoon Network shows because they were tired of, like, paying the creators for the streams. You should get a Blu-ray drive for your PC ASAP since they're stopping making them over the past few years. Damn, okay. I do have a disc drive. Who is this? I don't recognize so many of these villagers once they wear hats in the snow. Or when they wear, like, their rain outfits. So it takes me a minute to realize who they are. Hi, Scum Mimikyu. Damn, I haven't had a single recipe on any of these islands. That's annoying. Hi, happy holidays. Happy holidays. Doc is a reference to Bugs Bunny saying, "What's up, Doc?" Press ZL to turn into a squid. No, I don't want to visit anyone. I don't have any friends. I really hope that they add island mini games in the DLC. I'm like, or the update. I'm like really. That's like my biggest delulu. Maybe I'll put that as a keep dreaming. Don't get your hopes up. Because I really miss playing Animal Crossing with other people, but there's quite literally nothing to do other than just like, come over and trade items with me. Like, it's so fun to just play minigames with people in this game, especially if you're streaming. You have people from your chat come. Who's this now? Chevra. She's a normal. I'm not gonna take her. They need redstone in this game. That would be fucking nuts. Who is actually gonna make a co-op Dream Island? I'm actually planning to do that with my friends. I think it'd be really fun to do a challenge where, like, me and 3 friends, we each get a quadrant of the island and we have like an hour to decorate it entirely together. I think that'd be really fun. Do you think the Ditto game will have a redstone equivalent? That's a good question. I do. Nintendo has been. I can't show any pictures of it because they will fucking copyright strike the hell out of me. But hi David. Also, thank you David for the 105 months. By the way, you subbed an hour ago, but thank you. Nintendo's basically trying to create like a Roblox Minecraft equivalent game. They did like some play tests for it over the last like year and a half, 2 years, and like some pictures of it have leaked. It was like they still haven't properly announced this game, but Roblox has really made like so many games try to basically become like an engine for people to make other games with it, and Nintendo is like clearly trying to get in on that. Look it up. Just look up like Nintendo like playtest 2024 and you'll find it. I can't show pictures of it, but there are other people that have. And it really is like a dev kit that they're basically just gonna sell, and people can like make their own games with it. Whoa, so many deer today. But no, they're goats. He's a goat. But yeah, I'm very intrigued by that. I constantly forget that game's happening. But yeah, when I thought about redstone, and I was thinking about like how Minecraft is like, when you like really know what you're doing in Minecraft, like you can kind of turn Minecraft into fucking a completely different game, because redstone is essentially like coding, like very basic coding. And I was like, I wonder if Animal Crossing would ever become a game like that. But I don't necessarily think so. But I don't think that Nintendo will not create something like that, because I think that they know like this is where the money is. I don't know if anything will ever completely replace Roblox, but these Fortnite experiences do get a lot of players. Mario Maker was kind of like that too. Yeah, Mario Maker kind of fell off with Switch 2 though, because it didn't have the same like interface as Switch 1 with the gamepad. So I'm gonna be very interested to see if Mario Maker gets like a big update that adds mouse controls for Switch 2, because I think that that would completely, because part of Mario Maker's like charm and like virality, I don't know if it'll ever be completely recreated, but part of it was like streamers creating, like look at like Ross from Game Grumps and stuff, like he, part of like his, part of the content that they were making was not just like the Game Grumps like playing the levels he would make, but like the creation of them too. Like I think he would stream like making the levels and stuff. And I just don't think that like that aspect of the game's like free marketing really got to exist at all with Mario Maker 2. Because it's just almost, it's like not even remotely intuitive. As intuitive as making the levels like docked versus handheld on Switch. So it's not, it's, you can't really stream making Mario Maker levels, which I think was part of the content for that game. Was people streaming themselves making these really difficult levels that their viewers could then try. It really just became, because like some people don't really feel like playing the challenging levels. They just want to make them. And I just feel like the only people playing Mario Maker levels are the people like playing ones they find on like Japanese Twitter or something. There's like no, there's not like a second aspect of like content creation, which is just, it's just, you have to think about how, especially if you're making a game like that like doesn't have like a story or something, like you have to think about like how are people going to make content about your game. Because that is so important to think about, because that is free marketing for your game. So if a game is more story driven, it's like, okay, people are going to talk about your game by making like theories about your game. But if you're like a multiplayer game, like it has to be something that people want to watch. And if it's like a creative game, it's got to be something people want to, you know, be able to stream the entire process of. Yeah. I don't remember that guy's name, but he's very funny. All of his Mario Maker clips. He can only promote that game so much. And like most of the people watching, I don't think have actually wanted to play any of the levels that he's playing. Have you had an encounter with the Chop Ho bird in your life, Jimmy? The Chop Ho bird. I can't say that I have. Unless I get a little more @Grok context. You are too T to get targeted by the Chop Ho bird. That's right. It's a bird that swoops in and carries away Chop Hos. The witch that turns the floor slippery but only to chopped hose. I saw that tweet. And it was like, gay people find the most unique ways to insult somebody with the most random fucking video. And it's just like a bunch of girls like falling on like a freshly waxed like marble floor or something in like a high school. Literally, yeah. I think Tate McRae was one of the ones in the tweet. I was like, damn, people are so fucking mean. What's the award Chop Ho of the year? Yeah, I don't know who would win that. I need to decide what I want for dinner. I can get anything I want today because Dallas is not eating anything today. because he has not felt well the last few days, like in his stomach. So he's just gonna eat, I don't fucking know what. So I'm only ordering dinner for myself today. He'll probably just have like a can of soup, if anything. I need to order groceries. That was what I was gonna do today, but I'm gonna do it later for tomorrow. Because I want to cook this week since I'm off and I have the time. And I treated myself to a huge new Tupperware set, so I have plenty of stuff to put my meal prepped food into and like prepped veggies and stuff. So I really want to spend a day doing that. Kind of want chilies. But I also kind of want a burrito as well. So, decisions. I could have pasta or burrito. I'm not getting Chipotle. I'm over Chipotle. There's a local taco burrito place that I really like. And I don't know if I can order Uber Eats with them, though. I think I'd have to walk there, so I might not get it. But if it's on there, I'm gonna get it. But it also is kind of late. They might be closed. It's almost 6:30. We had chicken parm on Christmas Eve from this place in LA called Buca di Beppo. It's like a Italian like chain restaurant, and it was buy one get one free on Uber Eats. So we basically got two meals for the price of one, and it was fucking good. It was so good. This villager hunt is giving me lots of money today. It's very nice. Hi, Broccolo. He's so little. His little hat. What villagers do I even have? A lot of blue. Okay. I don't even know how many more tickets I have. I only had 40 when I started, and I got Pee-wee. So I can't afford to be too picky here. But I do want a Snooty. And I still haven't found even one yet. I got Alpha Corviknight the other day. Kind of disappointed it's not bigger. I haven't seen an Alpha Corviknight in the game yet. It's kind of just Sword and Shield size. Damn. That's how I feel about Alpha Gyarados. Alpha Gyarados, it's not really noticeable. So it wasn't really worth hunting for me. But yeah, I haven't evolved a Rookidee yet. Alpha or regular into Corviknight, so I don't even know what the normal size looks like in this game, but I love shiny Corviknight. I do want to hunt one, but I don't know if I'm going to go for the Alpha, if it's like you said. I'm like in the same places in the story as you. Yeah, oh yeah, I wanted to do some DLC. Maybe I'll villager hunt, and then when I get somebody that I want, I'll switch to Pokemon. Because I'd like to do at least one more Mega today. Because I'd love to get more slots for my berries as well. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Soda. Hi, guys. Come on in. Hi, bud. Hi, buddy. How do you feel about Twitter's realization about Rookidee's eyes? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh. That it actually just has tiny dot eyes and not the white part. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, wow. That never occurred to me either. I kind of like that. I think it's kind of cool. Because it's kind of like almost like an evolutionary trait. To like intimidate prey and stuff. This is it emoting in Pokemon Go. What a good ass line. I know. It's so good. I really love it. Great shinies too. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, let me decide on food before it gets too late. Alright, I'm getting the burritos. I'm so excited. It was so good the other day. Okay. Let's leave. Every time I get a new wormhole in Pokemon and there's yet another Kalos Pokemon, or not Kalos, Paldean Pokemon, I'm like, damn. I'm like, I start to actually like more of the Paldean Pokedex, because since Scarlet Violet, I've kind of been like, wow, this is the first Pokedex where like I don't really like most of the Pokemon. I think a lot of them are like pretty ugly or like feel unfinished or like don't have enough going on, like, and now that they're in a game that I actually like, I'm like, huh, Capsicum is actually really cute, and like Scovillain doesn't feel like an incomplete Pokemon. Like, oh, it got a Mega, like, okay, spoiler I guess, sorry. So I've come around on a lot of the designs, because also Scarlet Violet's like textures and lighting and stuff don't do a lot of the Pokemon many favors either. Like, they just look like desaturated, flocked little demons, you know? Agent S! Okay, I know I said I wanted a Snooty, but I fucking love Agent S. So I think I'm gonna take her. The hat on the helmet is kind of hilarious. But do I want a third Peppy? I don't think so, actually. If she shows up again, then it's Destiny. but I do need a Snooty, and I have many Peppies now. I don't need a third one. Maybe if Sprinkle leaves. But I do like her. She just makes me think of the Joe Biden Island. Which, politics aside, that was a good-ass island. And I think is part of the reason why he won. Ooh, Money Island again. Hashtag wealth, hashtag gratitude. Hashtag abundance mindset. Any bottles? Oh, they're killing me. I love Tammy. Oh, they're fucking killing me, dude. I love Tammy. And I want that bird that I have. I don't remember her name. She's my sisterly right now. I want her gone. Quinn. Oh, Tammy's so good. Damn. That's rough, but it's okay. How many tickets I have left? I still have enough. Once I get down to like the last 10, then I'm gonna be like, okay, I gotta just take somebody that I like. I need to find my box of amiibo cards. The amount of times that when I use Uber Eats and I get the profile picture of the like man picking up my order, I'm like, he's kind of hot. I've had a lot of very attractive like 50-year-old men be picking up my orders lately. And I'm like, oh, Santa is daddy. Santa is daddy. He gives me everything I want. Santa is daddy. Remember when amiibo cards were hard as fuck to get? Oh my god, one time Dallas and I were at Target back in like 2021 when they were re-releasing the amiibo cards. Maybe it was the Sanrio cards. I don't remember what, but it was a drop. And we got there like morning of. And there was this guy and there was this kid and his dad waiting in line in front of us, and his dad tried to buy out like the entire stock of like whatever drop they got, and like I was in line with like a bunch of other people, and we were all talking because we were all adults, and we were like waiting. We were all waiting in line for Animal Crossing cards. So this guy was like, "Can we buy everything you got?" And all of us in the line were like, what the fuck, man? And then, once they walked away, we realized, oh, they weren't even waiting in line to buy Animal Crossing cards. I don't remember what they were waiting in line for. I think it might have been, like, baseball cards or something. but, like, we were all like, oh. Well, wait. Because, like, we just assumed every single person... Plus, the kid had, like, a Tom Nook hat on, I think, or something. But he wasn't in line to buy amiibo cards. He, like... They wanted something else. Maybe it was Pokemon? I don't remember. Or maybe we were in line for Pokemon. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But point is, we all got mad, and then like they weren't actually trying to buy anything any of us in line were in line to buy. So we were like, oh. We actually, maybe we could have just let them buy whatever they wanted, actually. Ugh, I'm so hungry. Now that my food is on the way, I'm like reminded that I need to eat food to be alive. Bye, Tammy. Maybe our paths will cross someday. The way he didn't say anything either, so he thought y'all wanted what he was getting. Yeah, he didn't want to let us know that he was planning on buying a ton of fucking shit. Do you live to eat or eat to live? I genuinely look forward to meals. I love food. I get excited when it's like, oh my god, we're gonna have this. Oh my god, we're gonna go to this restaurant. Oh my god, like I crave things. I live to eat. I often forget to eat, very often, because I have ADHD. But when I'm like excited about something, ooh, I genuinely get so stoked to eat it. Better eat this Chick-fil-A! We had Chick-fil-A yesterday. It was fine. What is that? 3/4 sweatpants? What? Oh, I have those. You're singing it in the wrong tune, but what a lovely tune. I honestly haven't seen the original more than once, so I don't even remember what it actually sounds like. Have you ever been to Winky County? No, but if Soda uses the bathroom on like one of the pee pads or something, and then is like walking around, Dallas goes, "Is your Winky wet?" And I'm like, stop saying that. Oh, little buddy, is your Winky wet? Because he has long hair on his little Winky that like little drops of pee hang off of, and we're like, okay. Well, clean that up. Okay, my food's about to be here. I'll be right back. It's so good, dude. The rice that they use is that like orangey yellow rice. I love it. I'm like shaking because I'm so hungry. Wow, this is so fucking delicious, dude. We needed paper towels and toothpaste. So I bought a 2-pack of toothpaste and 8 paper towel rolls. But Dallas also did. So we got like, I don't know how many he bought, but we're potentially going to have 16 rolls of paper towel by tomorrow. And we'll be good for a while. I don't get how people don't like beans. I fucking love beans, dude. The only kind I don't like is Bush's baked beans. I'm not really a fan of those. Sorry, I'll be done soon. I did get a second burrito that I might eat as well. Some rice fell. How do you feel about British people eating beans on toast? I've never tried it, so I can't really say for sure, but I do think it doesn't sound like the best cuisine. Is it cilantro that it tastes like soap for some people? I'm so glad I don't have that. Because I just bit into a big chunk of this that's like all cilantro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm almost done. Okay. I'll save the other burrito for a little later. Let me go put it on the fridge. Girl, slow down. Indigestion. The only thing that I'm really bad about is not chewing my pasta. I fucking wolf down pasta like a vacuum. I'm really bad about it. But everything else I'm pretty good. Alright. Still not a single snooty villager on this hunt. Do they even still produce Animal Crossing amiibo cards? I don't even know if they do. I don't think I have every single one, but I have close to it. I'd have to go through and organize them one day in a binder just to know which ones I don't have. But I have a lot of them. I have pretty much every villager that I would want. I bought a lot of them solo in the New Leaf era. Excuse me, before this game made them really hard to get and really expensive. So I was really happy about that. Because then I got to avoid the insane eBay prices during this game's popularity. Who's this? Not even talking to her. Do not care. Her name like Meg or something like that. Maud. Jungle Wall. The way they'll never end up at Five Below again after New Horizons. Yeah. I've always there's a lot of Sonic stuff that ends up at Five Below sometimes. Like, so the company that makes Squishmallows now, and they make a lot of the Pokemon figures now, Jazzwares, back in like 2008 to like 12, they made Sonic toys, and they were really like amazing at the time because they were like some of the best looking Sonic toys we had ever gotten. Like, they were incredibly on model and had tons of articulation. They were great, especially in like the stop motion animation community for Sonic, which was really big back in the day. I don't know if it still is, but it was. They were great for it, and they're really sought out by collectors still to this day. I have a couple that are like in box that could go for like a couple $100 that I've kept in box all these years. But I think Jazzwares is located in Florida. And they must have like liquidated one of their warehouses in 2024. Of course, after I fucking moved from Florida, they do it. But a bunch of Five Belows in Florida were selling these Sonic toys, new in box, from like 2009. And people on like the Sonic collecting forums and like Reddit and Twitter and stuff that I follow were losing their fucking minds. It was so crazy to see, especially because a lot of the packs that they were selling, like figure packs, were ones that came with a comic book. They were like, they used to sell like comic book packs where you get like an issue of the comic with 2 figures. But those comics were from Archie Comics, and they don't make Sonic comics anymore. IDW has been the new publisher for like probably like 10 years or something now, maybe less, but a long time. But yeah, so like these out of print comics too were also being sold, which is like a different type of Sonic collector. Also were seeking out these items. It was so nuts to like be seeing these, like people just walking into Five Below and finding these like 15-year-old toys just on the shelf. It was cool. Dallas drove me to like 5 different Five Below in the area, but I think that they were like only Florida Five Belows. that were near the warehouse that they probably just like sold them to. But yeah, I follow people on TikTok. Shout out to my oomph. I believe her ad is a nostalgia replay. I always forget. Yeah, nostalgia underscore replay on Instagram and TikTok especially. She's always at a dead stock store, and it's like, I found these High School Musical birthday party plates. I found Kim Possible napkins, and it's like, oh my god, that's so crazy. I've never been to a dead stock store that I've known it was a dead stock store while I've been there. So they're usually not in like big cities. Typically, I feel like they're usually in like small towns in the Midwest and stuff. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hello. A black Santa napkin. Hi. Hi, little man. I don't have any more burrito for you. So now he's bored. I found a dead stock store for the first time and I got a Furby coloring book from 2013. That's cool. Excuse me, that's very cool. I'm sure a lot of Party City stuff ended up at those dead stock stores when they started closing down. I did not mean to eat 2 of those. Oh, I said I don't have a shovel. Oopsie. It expired in August of 2012. The coloring book, or is that a quote? Is that a quote of something? I want to play this Life is Strange 4. I never played it. It came out last year. I think last year. Maybe 2023. I don't remember. It's on the Steam sale, which I don't know if it's going on anymore. But I want to play that. There's so many games I want to play. I want to get better this coming year about making like a schedule again for my streams and like playing like playthroughs of games too. Because I haven't done that in a long time. Like a besides Deltarune, like a story game playthrough. It's a TikTok audio. Got it. Goes a couple days into January. That's good then. I think I might do a Club Penguin stream tomorrow for a little bit, because that sounds so fucking fun. I'll have to see if New Club Penguin is still around, so I can log back into my account for that, unless they deleted them. I think Jimby Vivo is still my account, but if not, I'll do that Club Penguin Journey or whatever it was called. The fucking mole cricket is the most annoying goddamn creature in this whole game. What date is my game think it is? Oh yeah, December 27th. Hello, Ikiwi. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Will you be doing New Year's thing in Animal Crossing? I think so. I think that could be fun. How many tickets do I have left? Okay. We're getting a little close for comfort here. Ooh, bamboo. I also need to go to Paradise today and check that shop and beach. Ooh. Is this Pappy? He's cute. I don't need a lazy though. Cozy burrito blanket. Thank you for the streak. How you doing? How many of you have been to my streams long enough that you remember when I had a Pappy emote? Not me. Yeah, it was like half of 2016 I had an emote of this villager. Was he a past fave? Yeah, he was in my New Leaf town when I was streaming New Leaf on stream. And it was before the lazy villagers became fucking babies and they were just kind of like stoners. So I treated him as my boyfriend on my island, but now they wrote the lazy villagers to be like 5-year-olds, so that will never happen ever again. The only things I remember is Shiny Tentacle and the Thunderclap. Yeah, those are old school. It's 2086. Animal Crossing has added a Gooner personality. I also read that as Goner like Undertale, but I knew that Alex doesn't give a shit about that kind of stuff, so I... Ooh! I confess, I thought I might never run into anyone else here. That's when I started feeling like a castaway. I'm Gloria. Nice to meet you. I like her. She's snooty, right? Let me just double check. She is. Come on down, Gloria. Gloria! Gloria! There we go. Come to my island. Best decision ever. I like her bob. Damn, girl, you big as hell. Okay. Now we can do other stuff. I'm so happy. I love her. She's a great one to get. And I still got a good amount left for a future hunt. Which I have plenty of tickets, like, on different islands, but I just don't feel like turning on those switches to trade with myself. So I'm just gonna use what I have. Your villager looks so cute with the knit cap. Thank you. Okay. Let's go to paradise. Time for takeoff. Let's go. I wonder what other clothing they could add to this game in a future game. Are there earrings in this game? I don't think so. There are in Splatoon, but I don't think Animal Crossing has earrings. Backpacks was a really cool addition for this game. I don't know what other type of clothing they could include. Panties. Panties. Lace boxer briefs to go to the gay club, and then straight people get fucking up in arms about it. Watching you versus Oscar Villager Hunt is so funny. Yeah, because my heart is open to nothing but love and joy. And he hates he will call like the cutest fucking villager ugly. It's crazy to me. Meanwhile, I'm open to love and joy. Like who? Let's see who was in his thumbnail the other day. He fucking said, he put X's. This might be clickbait. He put X's on Hamlet and Fauna. Like, what are you doing? His heart is set on Ketchup. I do love Ketchup. She is on she was one of my OG villagers on, she's still on there, on my launch day island. You have nothing to say to me? I'm busy. Where are their thought bubbles with prompts? What the fuck? That's so weird. My favorite villager is Rodney, so I am used to people not getting what I see in certain villagers. And there are many villagers where I'm like, ew, chop, but I do think that there's more villagers that I like than dislike, I gotta say. I had her in New Leaf for a while. Do you have to do a facility next? Oh, you know what? Maybe. Like I never see people talk about Punchy anymore. I like Punchy, but yeah, I think you're right. Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Nico. That's right. Okay. I play everything on fucking autopilot. It's so embarrassing. Hi. Oh, I think we're gonna go do touch-ups on Eloise. My favorite character is Francine. I don't care if it makes me basic. What does she look like? I actually don't fuck with Francine or Chrissy just because I don't love polka dots. But I do recognize that they have fans. You're so welcome. I'm so glad you like it. Remodeling or moving. Now we're gonna take some pictures. I have all the time in the world. My fave used to be Biscuit. He was in my first town. And we share a birthday. Oh, that's fun. My birthday twin is Canberra, the koala. And a lot of people fucking hate her. There we go. Hi, ooh, first time watching. Hi. I should put myself in the Animal Crossing category, actually. Welcome in. Okay. There we go. The koalas being named after Australian cities is cute on paper. Lyman? Is that a real city? I love Lyman. He's one of the few green villagers that exist, so I really like him. I should decorate her outside here. Oh, I can't. Lyman isn't, I think. Oh, okay. I'm offended Sydney gets an ugly one and Melbourne gets the cute one. Who's Melbourne in Animal Crossing? Melbourne, sorry, excuse me. That's a wrap. Oh, Melba. Oh, Ozzy's really cute. He's gray. He's really cute too. I don't think so. No issues. I'm always down at the pier. Pay me. Yeah. I want that table and I want that chair. Hi, welcome in. We're currently talking about Wicked. We are not. What is my favorite Wicked song? There were so many times when we were watching Stranger Things where the orchestral soundtrack, I kept going, I'm limited. And Dallas was getting so mad at me. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I need to show you guys this fucking TikTok. Cause no one in the fucking room with me would laugh, so I didn't say anything, but I thought it, and then I went on TikTok later. And I'm so glad I found my people. Hold on. So, for context, in this scene, they are electrocuting a Demogorgon to wake up its cells again, so that way Will can tap into the hive mind and use powers. God, I fucking thought of it immediately when he said crank it. It's so good. Sorry it's loud as fuck, by the way. I feel like I just burst some eardrums. Host fashion shows, flowers, garden with flower. Damn, you boring ass bitches. What the fuck? Lovely. Wood burning stove. Okay. Where are the recipes? Why are we fucking around? Where are the bottles? Let's go. Let's chat. This is neat. I was thinking it'd be nice if my vacation home was kind of like this. A blooming indoor garden. If they talk to you about them, it takes some time to unlock the bottles. Fuck that. Fuck this game. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Flowers. You can get bottles on Cap'n Islands. Ooh, true. What is his catchphrase? I need to talk to him again. Hold on. His catchphrase is the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, like to like a cat to get it. That is so fucking hilarious. I've never had Bob, so I didn't know that. I can't understand your accent. What the fuck? That is so stupid. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Let's do fencing. Red. I always thought that the mum cushion looks like the COVID virus. Like it looks like a molecule of COVID. Move. COVID themed house. That feels so wildly inappropriate. But it would be kind of would be kind of a fun build, maybe. Yeah, that Dr. Frog with the mask, yeah. Okay, nice little flower area. His required ones are these. Eh. I like those looking like big. Big blooms, I bet. Okay. Oh, fuck that. It's so hard to decorate cutely this early on. Okay. I like the mini trees. I'm excited to be able to place those like wherever I want. In the new update on that Dream Island. Okay. Let's do some outdoor. I love this item so much. Over a garden. Because it looks like it's watering the plants for you. It's so cute. Okay, let's do a little tent. Very cutesy. I almost made a Munchkin Land area with the flower field, but then I was like, ugh. That would have been really cute. I gotta say. I would have liked to see that. Oh, I don't have any blanket item or patterns on this build yet. Okay, never mind. This is a bed, right? Yeah. I wish that was a table, not a bed. The rose. Oh, that's over there. This is one of the best items in the game. It's such a pain in the ass to craft it, though. I remember it took me weeks to get all the flowers I need, because it needs, like, some hybrids, too. That's cute. The big tulip. I wish we had more of the flower and fruit furniture sets. They're missing so much stuff. I'm praying that they add lemons and bananas and other fruit to this game. It makes me so fucking sad that this game doesn't have so many of them. Bob's favorite song being this one is crazy. It is. That is hilarious. It does kind of sound like meowing. Yeah, you're right. Okay. In we go. Come on in. Every time I open New Leaf, I'm like, OMG, hi, lemons and bananas. They're just so nice. It makes me so sad. Okay. I feel like there's another flower case, but I could be wrong. Oh, there can be different colors. That's what it is. I think I want to do all green. Make it like a little flower shop. I never knew you could put stuff on top of these for some reason. These kind of look like poinsettias for Christmas builds. It's pretty cute. These are like funeral flowers to me. Wow. I like never use this item, so I don't even know what a lot of these color combos are. Okay. Is there like a nice counter? I don't know if I have any. This early into the game. I can use like this. Do I have a register? Cash register? I don't think so. We have some of these. Okay. Let's do wallpaper. I like the moss. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, that's perfect. Blech. Ugly. That's like too much. I like that. With the accent. Okay. Here's your hideous house. Just give me the pokey, please. Give me the pokey. Oh yeah, the 1.5 items are so fucking annoying. They never fit the way I want them to in this game. I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. OMG, first they're sour, then they're sweet. I love Red 40. I haven't had Red 40 in a couple days. I think I need to have some in order to feel whole again. I've been having an itch to play The Sims recently. I forgot to take a picture. Whatever. I'm never buying another Sims expansion ever again. But I kind of do want to play the ones I do already own. Amber's Grand Return. I know. I kind of want to do like an AU. Where she just has like a life that's all about herself and not raising children. Although I did kind of parentify all of my kids so that way Amber could just live her own life and not be a good mom. Mind you, goldfish are the only snack that smiles back. So true. Do you guys remember Pringles Prince? They were very short-lived. Wardle is so cute. I love him. Okay. 21. All right. I'm in the mood for a big bag of hot Cheetos Puffs. I don't think this is me because I'm not. I just don't. Whatever. But I saw someone on Twitter or on TikTok, and they were like, "My son is autistic, and we have to ban him from eating like salt and vinegar and like hot Cheetos and stuff because it's like a sensory thing for him, and he eats so many of them to the point where like his mouth gets cut up and bleeds." And I was just like, interesting. Thinking about how as a kid I loved and like as an adult my favorite candies are sour ones, my favorite chips are salt and vinegar, I love hot Cheetos. So I'm like, okay, I don't have time to think about this right now. But thank you for putting it in my brain that everything about myself is diagnosable. Okay, I want to decorate Pee-wee's yard a little bit. Welcome him into the island. The way I used to eat suckers till they'd cut up the roof of my mouth. Salt finger chips are the best. They are. I haven't really had them in a while because I don't really like a lot of the brands that are out here. Like, they don't... It's really only, like, Lay's and Pringles here in LA. Same in Florida. My favorite brand is Wise. When I was in New York, I made sure to get some Wise. I like Utz as well, which also is not really out here. I don't like kettle cooked, really. For some reason, they hurt my teeth. I haven't tried Vicky's. There's a flavor of Lay's that is only in Mexico, and because I'm in LA, a lot of the like 7-Elevens and stuff will have Mexican snacks, and it's like a tomato and chili pepper flavor. I don't remember what it was called, but it's, oh my god, it's so fucking good. I would go to 7-Eleven and buy like 4 bags at a time, and then I would just go through a bag a day. Okay, let's see here. Canadians are crazy for ketchup chips. I think I've had them, and I think I liked them a lot. Canadians are so odd. Fuck. Hey, Buffy. Hello, Mando. I do be slaying vampires. Damn, this game gets dark as hell at night. Oh, I need fencing. Let me just take this with me. Okay, let's see here. What kind of fencing do we want for old Pee-wee? Like the block, I like this one. Edges are always nice. Barbed wire is kind of nice too. He's kind of got a gruff exterior to him. Okay. If you had ice powers, would you be scared people would think you're gay? Oh, I'd be terrified. Enough, Anna. Fuck her. Fuck Anna. Annoying as hell. This looks so fucking cute with the snow on top. Oh my god. What items could I craft for him? That would be cute. I don't have the barbell. That would have been nice. God, I have like no DIYs because my villagers are never crafting anything. It's their fault, not mine. Why would I want to build a snowman? Ever think of that, bitch? Have you been seeing those old videos of Gypsy Rose? I am gonna protect my peace and not look at any of them. I think I can't handle that. Any new goals? Any goals for the new year? Any new games you want to try? So I really want to get back onto my fitness grind that I was on a few months ago. I kind of fell off because of the holidays, and I was just so busy in November and December. I didn't go to the gym as much as I'd like to, and I also got sick and everything. So my biggest goal is to get back to going like 4 times a week, because I just felt really good when I was meal prepping. For sure, I want to get better about that in the new year. And like actually getting my protein every day that I need to get. So that's pretty much my main goal. I want to finally make my voice acting like demo real. I think that would be really great for me to have and finally fucking do. I want to keep doing more art. I've really been loving how much I've been drawing these last few months. So I want to keep doing that. I want to shout more. Just be loud as hell. Seeing you flourish on your art journey is so nice, /Jen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been really fun. I've been really enjoying drawing, and I think I've been improving a lot too. I'm really trying to push myself to do backgrounds more, so that's been my most recent like thing is like, okay, well, why don't you try drawing an environment? And it's hard, and I hate it the entire time, and even when it's done, I'm like, oh, this could be better. But like each time I've done it, I've learned like new things and how to make things like look better. So you know, I am improving. It's tough. It's very tough to stick with it, you know, but it all takes time. No, ma'am. I live when teachers would say that to get someone's attention. My background skill is so far behind my skill with drawing people at this point. I'm scared to try. I want to get better at anatomy and like drawing humans this year, because I do draw a lot of like. One of the things I'm very proud of with my art is like the ability to create like a unique character silhouette and stuff like that. I think that's like a really high point for me, is like the uniqueness in like the appearance of a lot of my characters. But I do think sometimes I fall a little bit too much back on that instead of like pushing to create like a character that has more like traditional anatomy, and because I think it would just be, it's important to like know the principles as well too, you know. And I sometimes struggle with that, so I'm trying to push myself to like not always fall back on like a cartoony style for a character. But I just think they look so much more exciting to me than like, you know, a traditional perfect anatomy, very similar to human character silhouette. I don't know, I just find it not as fun to draw and create designs for, so. In time it will happen. Hello, Andersack, how you doing? Need to learn to draw muscle, now I'm good at drawing fat. Yeah, I bought a muscular figure to have as like a drawing reference. And I want to use it this week. I kind of want to try to vlog this year. I have a vlog from New York City that I still haven't edited. That I did in November, just because I haven't had the time. So I think I want to like try to be doing more like edits for myself. Because I love editing for the podcast. But I also like, you know, I want to have my own creative edits too. Any new games you want to try? God, there's so many. So many I don't even remember. But yeah, absolutely. What's the tea with that Expedition 33 game? After it won the award, a bunch of people started talking about how it uses like AI or something. Is that true? I love Stardew Valley. I haven't played it in a minute. I played it a lot last year. But I love Stardew. I really want to play more Fields of Mystria as well. I haven't played that since it came out, and they've done a bunch of updates for it. So I want to play more of it. Cloudy, thank you so much for the 10 months. My best strategy for drawing is being horny. Ugh, I gotta get more horny. They used AI to generate placeholder textures or something, but the dev's response to it was pretty unprofessional and defensive. That's a bummer. Came out that they used Gen AI at some point in production, but claimed it wasn't any in the finished game. Yeah, I think that's what I was seeing too, and I kind of didn't really know the whole tea on it. Okay, that's cute. Cute little yard for Pee-wee. Turn this around. I gave him a barrel because he's a gorilla, like Donkey Kong. I thought that would be kind of cute. So this just means you should play Hades 1 and 2. I do own Hades 2. I own it on Switch. I do want to play that. Everything is so cute with the snow on top. It sucks that I get sick of it after a month. Yeah, me too. It has multiple buff. Man, I do know that. That has been something people have tried to convince me to play the game with for a while. For Expedition 33 was Gen AI placeholder image of a newspaper that got taken out within a week of the game's release once they realized it was still in there. They come out with a statement apologizing and saying they won't be using even placeholder Gen AI in the future. Yeah, it sucks. It's a good, I think a good response. It sucks because I understand. Like, I understand the inclination to use it, but at the same time, like, if it's just a placeholder, like, it's so easy to just, like, get one from Google. Or just, like, I don't know, use, like, MS Paint or something. Like, just make something that's, so, like, yeah, like, just use a plain texture. Like, you know, it doesn't need to, like, I don't know. That's the perfect finishing touch. A windmill for no reason other than aesthetics. Would be neat if the snow went and gone repeatedly, having snowy patches as the snow melts. Yeah, I agree. But now the Google textures and placeholders are AI. Ugh, true. So true. Looking at winter Animal Crossing makes me want a hot cocoa. We have some hot cocoa. I haven't had one. I had a peppermint mocha yesterday or Christmas Day with some marshmallows because we have a bunch of K-cups. Yum yum microplastics. Blah blah blah. This is actually a really cute little build. And I didn't really use that many items because I'm just kind of limited. I'm limited. Cute. I still have eggnog, but I always want to add rum to it just because it tastes better that way. I didn't even get drunk this week, but I had so much Baileys this week here and there in all my like peppermint mochas and coffees I had made throughout the week. And I think I was so fucking sluggish and sad and depressed for no reason yesterday because my meds were thrown out of whack, which always happens if I drink multiple days in a row. So I'm like, okay. But I felt better today. Alright. I am done with Animal Crossing. I want to play Pokemon now. And I'm going to do a little bit of the story.